Guys, it's Jimmy. We have a KTM problem. Okay, I went on a ride on last Friday, well it's Monday today, and with the Indian Crusader to Ballarat. I did a U-turn at Ballarat, came home. They were going up there to drop football boots off to the underprivileged. Now on the way home, I found the back wheel wobbling on the bike. Now it is a common problem on the 2014, 2015 and so on, the KTM superduke 1290R, the rear wheel bearing. The back wheel was wobbling around on the freeway like this. Traction control was going off, so I pulled over, checked it out. The back wheel was loose. It was the bearing. Now, look at that. Have a look in there. No wonder the thing failed. Even the spacer thing has come off in there somewhere. Oh my God, look at the dirt in there. Okay, the bike has now done 70,000 kilometres. Look at the spindle. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Total lack of servicing of the rear main bearing, the hub bearing. Sheer disgrace on my behalf. Look at the water that came out of there. Now that's black. Okay, what actually happens with the bike, and there's other people who have done videos on this, is that KTM never put a weeping hole in the bottom there to allow the water out. Now, I did read the service on it. I picked the bike up at 21,000 Ks, and I did read about the servicing on it. It was done at 20,000 Ks. I took the hub bearing out, dismantled it, cleaned all the gunk out and put it back in. I was warned about it from another mechanic friend of mine. He said, mate, you've got to really get this back bearing out, take it out, clean it. If it's okay, grease her up, put her back in again every about 20,000 kilometres. If you do a lot of rain riding and you do a lot of washing. Now, I do a lot of rain riding and I do a hell of a lot of washing. So, that is our situation with her. Totally gone. Now, look, I managed to get myself, there are 3 bearings in there. You've got 2 bearings on this side, in there, 2 bearings, in there somewhere, a couple of bearings in there, and you've got your roller bearing. That roller bearing's gone. I don't even know how it even turned. Seriously. So what you've got to do is I'd say every 20,000 Ks, take this off, take all this out, give it a good clean up inside and that, check your bearings and then put it back together again. So this is the original bearing. It was cleaned out on 20,000 Ks and now that's 70,000 Ks. I should have done it at 40 and I should be doing it now again. And that probably would have saved the bearing, I feel. But anyway, it is what it is and it is what it is. Now, I managed to find, we're here down here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. I managed to find that someone who's got a brand new needle bearing, but he doesn't have the other 2 bearings or the seals. And so what I'm going to do is take out those 2 bearings and take them to a bearing place like Motion Bearings and see if they can match them up with some aftermarket bearings for her. Okay. Also, we had to jack the bike up because we're going to take the wheel off. There's no stand. And what I've done is I've placed my trolley jack underneath it, which has steadied it. I put a stand on the front of it, a wider one, just to steady her. And she's pretty steady there. You know, I was going to set up some ropes onto the roof and make sure if it went, but we don't have to do much here now. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I've got a fair bit of work to do. Also, the brakes on the rear. Don't know if you can see that. The pads are shot, so I'll get some pads for her. And I'm going to check the chain out. I think the chain's fine. The sprocket teeth are looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good from there, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to give everything a nice clean now. I'm pretty sure the chain is pretty right. I haven't had trouble with the chain. There's no kinks in it or anything. I was going to drop that as well, but let's not worry about it. Also, what I'm going to do is, because I've done 70,000 Ks, I did hear from somebody else the front wheel bearings. Now, just before I come to a stop, it feels like the ABS is kicking in, but it's not the ABS. I've already done the head stem bearings. Okay, I'm going to check those later after I finish the back of the bike off. And what I'm going to do is have a good look, or even change the bearings. I have got some here, so I don't see why not. So I'm going to change the bearings. I'm going to also take it all off, take out the stem bearings, give them a good boo. Give them a good clean up. I'm pulling a tank off it. I'm going to give it a full-on service. I'm going to change the water in the radiator. That's got to come out. And then I'm going to take it to a mate of mine so he can do a valve check on it. And get onto this guy's website, Berkey's Boot Ride. That's where I went on Friday. Old Paul Burke is a really nice guy. He rides an Indian, and he's taken $40,000 worth of football boots to the Northern Territory to give them to the underprivileged people up there. Really nice guy, Paul Burke. Check out his YouTube channel, The Indian Crusader. Got the stickers on the bike. It was a really good ride with the boys. A couple of boys from the Geelong Footy Club, and it was really good fun last Friday until I ended up on the back of a tow truck. All right, guys, I'll let yous go. I didn't show you how to get everything off, because other people have done videos on it and they do a hell of a lot better explanatory than I do on this situation. What I'm going to do is get everything off it, to give it all, see how we go about finding bearings for it. It's going to be my major problem. All right, guys, let yous all go, and the saga continues.